inside the big mausoleum at Rosehill. Amazing, look at this place. Guy come and open the door for us. There ain't nobody in here at all. There's many names in here. Montgomery, Ward, Sears is here. Many more.
Wow.
So clean. Who? Yeah, Sears.
Governor Richard
Yeah, lots of cremation. Right outside is the cremation garden.
Their ashes.
Many of these room crypts here. Look at this. Wow, that is amazing. Beautiful. Never saw one looking like that. Did you see this, Crystal? This is the most beautiful stained glass I've ever seen in my life. The reflection in the ceiling. Holy heaven, they're beautiful. It's 95, 6,336.
What's that movie where the Sears chasing you in this place?
Phantasm.
That's what it feels like.
This does feel like Phantasm. I'm looking for that flying ball. Holy crap. That real tall Undertaker cat. Hey, that was actually a scary movie in the 70s. What was that? What was that? They're at the end of a hallway somewhere. Yeah, this may not be the second floor. Did you just see a door open, you're telling me? Which one?
Right there.
Yeah, they say this place is haunted. But ain't all cemeteries. That one there? Did you see it open? He said, saw this gate open. Now if it opens, I'd really be impressed. Having a hard time finding the Sears and Ward, Oscar Mayer, they're all in this building. But I had to stop for that. Look at that bust of that guy.
Ooh, that kind of scared me.
Spinner. Yeah, it freaked me out too. I thought there was a person in there. All right, I'm getting dizzy over here.
There's got a
cool.
flag in there.
Yeah. Still looking. They look like cells. Look at this. Here's inmate West Street. Oh, look at that. John E. Ramos.
Getting something like this.
Ooh, him too, I forgot. John G. Shed. Of course, everybody knows, well, from the area anyways, the Shed Aquarium, but he's did a lot more than that.
Born on a New Hampshire farm on July 20th, 1850, Shed arrived in Chicago, Illinois in 1871 and began working as a stock clerk for Marshall Field. By 1901, he had worked his way up to vice presidency and took over as president upon Field's death in 1906. Field himself described Shed as the greatest merchant in the United States, and indeed, under Shed's presidency, Marshall Field and Company became the largest store in Chicago and the largest wholesale and dry goods company in the world. One of Chicago's major philanthropists, he contributed extensively to Chicago charities, universities, and museums, and in early 1920s he provided $3 million to build Chicago's Shed Aquarium as a complement to the Field Museum, founded in 1893 as part of the world's Columbian Expo, and renamed in honor of Marshall Fields in 1905, and the Art Institute of Chicago, whose current building was also a product of the 1893 World's Columbian Expo. Completed in 1930, the Shed Aquarium remains the world's largest aquarium for most of the century. In 1920, Shed provided the funds for construction of the Shed Portal Memorial Library in Alstead, New Hampshire. He died of appendicitis in Chicago on October 22, 1926.
Hope this looks good. I didn't carry my gimbal in because we wasn't sure if we could. A guy come from across the cemetery and let us in. And these doors give you the feeling of like prison. But the marble sure makes that feeling go away.
Aaron Montgomery Ward, born February 17, 1843 or 1844, died December 7, 1913, was an American entrepreneur based in Chicago who made his fortune through the use of mail order for retail sales of general merchandise to rural customers. In 1872, he founded Montgomery Ward's and Company, which became nationally known. Ward, a young traveling salesman of dry goods, was concerned over the plight of many rural Midwest Americans who were, he thought, being overcharged and underserved by many of the small-town retailers on whom they had to rely on for their general merchandise. He opened his first mail order house in 1872 by heavy use of the railroad centered in Chicago and by associating his business with the nonprofit Patrons of Husbandry. Ward offered rural customers a far larger stock than generally available in small towns and at lower price. Unlike local country merchants, Ward offered no bargaining and no credit. His free catalog, printed by the most modern methods, was widely mailed to customers, allowing them to see pictures of the consumer goods and imagine how they might be used later. Ward used the post office. He lobbied for a parcel post system that came about in 1906. The early 20th century was the heyday of mail orders, and Ward's had become an American tradition, along with its rival Sears Roebuck. Ward continues to be honored as the protector of Grant Park in Chicago, Illinois.
Right. Still got two left in here. Sears. Oh, I think he's the only one I'm looking for anyway. This definitely has the feel of Phantoms. I don't know if anybody saw that thing back in the day. Alright, I'm about to give up on Sears here. Just because there's so much beauty outside, I gotta get out there. Couple hallways. He said he was on the same floor as the Montgomery Ward guy and shed, so it's definitely here. You don't have a door, it has a gate. I gave up. She found them. Sears. Hidden way back here. Look at this. Oh, heavens. Nice hiding place.
Richard Warren Sears, born December 7, 1863, died September 28, 1914, was an American manager, businessman, and the founder of Sears Roebuck and Company, along with his partner Alva Curtis Roebuck. In 1887, Sears moved his company to Chicago, an important transportation center for the Midwestern United States, and moved his residency nearby to Oak Park, Illinois. The company was incorporated in Illinois at Sears Roebuck and Company of Illinois on September 7, 1895. Richard Sears retired in 1908 at age 44, and Julius Rosenwald became the president. The first Sears catalog was published in 1893 and offered only watches. By 1897, items such as men's and ladies' clothing, plows, silverware, bicycles, and athletic equipment had been added to the offering. The 500-page catalog was sent to 300,000 homes Sears catered to the rural customer because having been raised on a farm, he knew what the rural customer needed. He also had experience working with the railroad, and he knew how to ship merchandise to remote areas. In 1908, Sears made another move forward and began selling mail-order homes through his catalogs. His net worth, $25 million, equivalent to $638 million in 2019 at the time of his death.